that, and now we do it like this.
What's up? This is Whiz and
Shellz.
Back with another couple commentary. E3 is just around the corner, and we know that PlayStation is going to bring a Last of Us Part 2 trailer. So in anticipation, before we can break down that footage, we're going to talk about what we want from The Last of Us Part 2.
Yep.
First, to start off with, The Last of Us starts with such a great gut punch, like it has hit you right in your sternum, your spleen,
The whole game.
your liver.
It's an
Well, I mean, the
emotional pull.
For real. I want that emotional resonance. I know it's hard to do. I have another intro that will stick with you forever like The Last of Us did. But I want, now that y'all listen to me, do it again.
Right.
When you drop Illmatic, drop another one.
But honestly, I think it's hard to do in a sequel sometimes, but if we already know the characters and we have no idea what's been going on with Ellie and Joel, they have a lot of opportunity to do something.
They do. My wife doesn't subscribe to any of that theories about Joel being dead.
No.
I hope he's alive as well.
There's no way.
I mean,
I literally can't see a scenario in which he isn't.
But I do want them to switch roles.
Yeah, no, Ellie's perspective.
Yeah, I want Ellie to be the
She's
protagonist.
number one. She's bossing him around.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I think Joel
she's dictating the journey. And
Yeah. I want to control Ellie most of the time. I want him to be like a little bit like with the God of War that came out. You know, Atreus has that button and he can give him inputs.
Yeah.
Can Joel be my Atreus? I mean, he'd be. Could he?
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
What else would you like to see in The Last of Us Part 2?
I definitely want to see a little bit more like intricate surroundings.
Yeah. Kind of like how they did with Uncharted 4, how it's still a linear game, but it's like...
Right. I like the storytelling of going through one way. But I just want to be able to do more and see more. And
yeah, you know one thing I was thinking about? What I really want, this is kind of a goofy thing, I really want them to have like infected animals.
Oh, yeah.
Like to have like a deer clicker come at you, bro. Like tell me that wouldn't get the heart beating, the tensions pumping.
I was really expecting that in the first game when they were going
through the forest part.
Through the forest.
Yeah,
I was expecting somebody to come at me. So that would be cool to see. I mean, I always imagine like dogs are really easy to put into that rabid role, but it would be really cool to see some more exotic animals or
like crazy
birds
squirrels,
flying at
chipmunks flipping out.
Yeah.
Alvin in this crazy game.
At least some kind of activity with the other environment.
And another thing I would love to see in The Last of Us Part 2, my wife didn't play any of the multiplayer, but I was invested heavily for at least a couple months. I want them to have a little bit more variety in their modes. That's why the multiplayer was incredible, especially with such a great single-player game. Just give me a little bit more variety. Give me a little bit more reason. I didn't like the little mini-game with... You know what I'm talking about? A little mini-game where you collect so many daily points and keep your little settlement alive. I don't care. All right? I want more customization. I want it to switch up a little. I want it to stay the same, but I want some improvements. What else would you like to see?
I really, really like the crafting in the first game, so I hope that they improve a little bit more on that, like any kind of development, even with materials or more options, or the way they did the skill sets. Even like the gun mods and stuff. Yeah. I don't know if you call it a mod, but upgrading your weapons. Like there could be more creative ways to get that done, and I hope they figure that out. But the system itself was great.
Yeah, I also love that you never pause in the system. Like you're literally still in danger while it's going on.
I hate it. Yeah.
Also, I want. I know it's hard to do in a game that's like this kind of style, but I want more boss fights, or at least like. Like that, remember that bloater?
I know, like in the
awesome.
School or whatever.
That was awesome.
With the 3 levels and you just like run around.
And what was that? Was his name David? Let us know in the comments. I can't remember the guy that was like had a cannibalism thing where Ellie like chopped his face up.
Yeah, those people.
I want another one that it was so tension filled.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a real boss fight, but it was like a boss fight. Like I want more moments like that.
Me too.
Ooh, and some of those side characters mean so much to me, and I hope they bring some great side characters to this game as well.
I'm sure.
Like I love Sam and
Henry.
Yeah, Henry, that was his name. That was a really awesome little story they saw in the middle of the game.
That's touching.
Yeah.
Oh, you went through so much together.
It was so sad. And was Tess not the best?
Yeah.
Can we have another Tess? I mean, can Tess come back? Can Tess turn to a clicker? And then I mean, just any excuse they use to bring Tess back, because they should go at least some part of the game, delve into Joel's past. Like, that 20 years in between.
Well, then he's in the lead. I love Joel and I want him there, but I want to see Ellie on her journey and what she's doing as an adult.
Last of Us was a 20. Cool. The Last of Us was a 20-hour game. This one's gonna be what? Maybe 30? You can't give Joel like 2-3 hours to see what his backstory.
We did that in the first game.
I want to see.
We didn't see Ellie's backstory.
She's 13. What kind of backstory can she have?
A long one. Why is she all by herself? What happened to her before that Firefly interaction?
The Left Behind DLC with her and her
Ellie,
her friend Riley. All right.
I mean, knowing about Joel would be cool, but he can do that in those side conversations like we were talking about. Why does
I want to see, especially when he talked to his brother Tommy, and Tommy was like, "That wouldn't even survive it," and Joel was talking about the time they got ambushed. I was on both sides. I want to see the dark depths of Joel. All right. I want to see what he was doing back then.
All right. A quick detour
of a couple hours in the 30-hour game. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to be, but the last one was about 20 hours, right?
Yeah.
You can't give Joel a little bit?
A little bit.
Let me know if you agree in the comments, by the way. If you're on her side, I mean, I want
Joel to be a part of it. I do. Yeah. I want him to be a large part of it.
Right.
I just want to focus on her.
All right. I respect that. Another thing I want to see is who are the adversaries? What's the storyline? Who are we going against? Who's the antagonist?
Is it going to be the Fireflies?
Are they coming back? Is it a different group? A different faction? I want them to be really interesting.
More cannibals?
I don't like cannibals.
I don't know. From the trailer, it definitely seemed like Ellie was battling some group of people.
Oh, that little monologue she had at the end about like I'm gonna get every last one of them.
Like it seemed like a personal vendetta. Nothing with Joel.
Another quick sidebar is, do you think Ellie got pregnant or not? Because if anybody played Uncharted 4, there's a little picture inside Nathan Drake's daughter's room. If Ellie got pregnant, I want to know who. All right, I want to know how. I guess I know how, but I want to know if that's an actual thing.
Maybe because I was thinking about the other trailer, the really aggressive, scary one.
Yeah.
When they were cutting, the pregnancies out.
Wow, that was heavy. That was dark. And I didn't notice that until you said it.
Yeah.
She's a genius, nested with sin. Okay, that's heavy. But before this E3 comes out, there's one last thing I think is super important.
Yeah, we gotta talk about it.
This is what I want to see in The Last of Us 2 so much. Now, I think they're gonna time skip. We're gonna be moving on to see later on, years later.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know. I just want to see the interaction between Ellie and Joel when she finds out what really happened with the Fireflies. I mean, I want her to find out. I want them to deal with that.
I can't imagine that well, I guess I could, because Joel would not tell her that.
Yeah, he wouldn't. He wouldn't want her to feel guilty for it.
But so I was thinking from the trailer that she wanted to go after all the Fireflies because they know what she is and what she's capable of.
I don't.
That seems too simplistic, or like the same storyline.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, sooner or later,
I guess
we'll see.
I just want the confrontation between her and Joel to be that big.
Yeah,
because that was a big deal.
Yeah, a lot of people thought
he just intervened.
A lot of people feel that Joel was the bad guy in Last of Us. Like he was.
I love Joel.
I disagree. I mean, like if somebody took my son and was like, we have to kill him to cure.
Lost one daughter.
I'm like, yeah, right over my dead body.
I'm gonna.
For real.
No way.
Well, anyway, y'all. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. This is just a quick off-the-cuff video about what we want for The Last of Us 2. This is the start of a dialogue, so let us know what you want for The Last of Us Part 2.
Write that in the comments.
And who is hyped for this E3?
For real.
I hope Xbox is about swinging, because PlayStation is dropping them haymakers right now.
For real.
And then the new Pokemon game's coming one day. That should be a whole different video. Oh my gosh. So join the nation. See you on the next time, and
like, comment, subscribe. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
No.